Hello you guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Emily Freybler. I make new videos every single week on beauty, lifestyle, and fashion. And today's video I'm so excited about because I am reviewing the e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation. I've been so excited to review this for you guys. So let's go ahead and get talking about all the claims of this foundation. So e.l.f. has come out with a bunch of different camo products. They have their camo concealer. They have their hydrating camo concealer, which is my favorite out of the two. They have their camo CC cream, and now they have their camo powder foundation. And to be honest, I like all three of those products a lot, and I'm so excited to try this one out. So I picked this up at Ulta. I believe the only places you can get it right now are Ulta and e.l.f.com, and it is $11. I ordered mine online, and honestly, there was hardly any shades left, but luckily, I think there's a shade. It's probably going to be a little bit dark right now because I'm not self-tanned at all, but as you can tell, I'm basically blending in with this sweater of mine. I got the shade Light 210 Natural, which, to be honest, could be my shade, so I'm very excited to try this out. The claims of this is that it is long-wearing, buildable formula with a medium to full coverage, which I love all of those things. And to be honest, I love the idea of e.l.f. coming out with a powder foundation. I've wanted them to come out with one for a long time. I really like a powder foundation just on an easy makeup day. It's just like really easy to throw on versus like a liquid and a powder and all that kind of stuff, which is interesting. I didn't always feel this way about powder foundations, but lately I've really been loving them. I don't use them every day, but the finish is going to be semi-matte and create an airbrushed, shine-free, and even complexion. It says it's great for all skin types, but it does have oil control concerns in it. So my guess is this is going to be better for normal to oily skin, just like the other products that they have other than like the camo products, other than the concealer, the hydrating concealer. There is a sponge included in this, which I am going to try out just for convenience sake, but I'm guessing I'm going to like it more with a brush. And then what else? It's comedogenic. That's such a hard word to say. And it also is infused. It's like primer infused. They have their primer infused blushes and bronzers that I really like as well. It's also not formulated with talc, which I know a lot of people appreciate, and like a bunch of other things listed on there. So that's about it. So I'm going to zoom you in a little bit. I'm going to put on a little bit of concealer before the powder just because I don't like putting liquid things over powder. It can get gunky and gross. So I'm going to just put a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes before we get started. So just real quick, I am going in with light sand in the camo concealer. I'm just putting a little dot because, again, I don't want this to interfere with the powder. We want to make sure that we are judging the coverage by the powder foundation and not the concealer. So honestly, I should have self-tanned for this video, but hopefully it's a match. We'll see. Okay, so here is what the powder foundation looks like. It has a little e.l.f. camo in it, and it has a nice mirror, which I like. It's pretty compact, but it does have the space for the sponge. So we're gonna go in with the sponge first off the bat. As you can see, I do have some little tiny blemishes and redness along the face, so we are definitely gonna see how that covers. Okay, I turned down the brightness just a tad just because I feel like it was blowing me out a little bit, so you can actually see what I'm covering now. So this side I'm going to do the sponge coverage, and this side I'm going to do the brush. Yeah, this is gonna be too dark. I'm gonna have to put a scarf on after this. Oh yeah. Okay, so the light color is definitely not, I mean, it might be perfect for me when I'm self-tanned, but it's not light, I wouldn't say. Okay, yeah, I'm not liking how this is applying. Maybe I'm not going to do this full side with the sponge just because I never like how these sponge applicators work. So far, it's not looking powdery or cakey or anything, which is great. I am just going to do it with a brush, though, because I really don't like how that's looking. Okay, now that I did the sponge, though, there's like a little bit of blotchiness right here. As you can see, it's not matching my neck, but we're going to roll with it. Okay, the weird thing about powder foundations is honestly I feel like they look always lighter in the pan than they do on your skin. It's very strange. Okay, so I'm just going in with this big powder brush. You could use the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush as well for this. So far, I really like how it looks on the skin. It is very, very skin-like. It's not looking powdery or anything. It's not heavy. I will say the coverage right off the bat isn't the best. I would say it's like a medium, but we'll see how I can build it. If this is good at like oil control and stuff, I feel like I would love this for the summertime. Okay, so I'm just trying to build this a little bit on the cheek. Okay. Oh, it's building, you guys. I feel like the other thing that everyone should do when they're wearing a powder foundation is set it with a setting spray, because that also really helps it meld into the skin. So honestly, when I'm self-tanned, this color is going to be perfect for me. Obviously, not perfect for me right now. I'm going to maybe I'll put on some self-tanner and then put a scarf on or something for the day. But so far, I really, really like how it looks on the skin. And I feel like something about powder foundations as well make the skin just look very airbrushed. So far, I'm really, really liking it. I'm going to do the rest of my makeup and then I'll come back and show you. I don't know if I'll wear this for 8 hours today, but I am going to keep wearing this for multiple days. So I'll come back and check in maybe like in a few days and see how I'm liking the foundation just over time as it wears, and I'll just kind of give a little bit more of a review. All right, you guys, here is what the foundation looks like. I really do like it. The only thing that I have negative to say about it right now is that it does feel a little bit tight on my skin. I know that's from like the oil absorption powers in this foundation. In a perfect world, I would probably spray my face with a setting spray, something that has a little bit more dewiness to it. But since this is a test and like a review, I really want to see how my natural oils like mix with this. That is the thing with powder foundations. They look better throughout the day, I believe, because your skin really like it like melts into your skin because the powder warms up and everything. So I think it looks better after like an hour or two that you've been wearing it. But another day this week, like tomorrow or something, I will probably spray it with a setting spray just to see how that reacts and how I like it more, because the setting spray will really like do the melting into your face for you. So it looks better almost immediately. I just want to see how, it reacts and everything. But I will let you know what I think about it. All right, you guys, it's a couple days later. I've worn this foundation now 2 other times, so 3 times in total, and I really, really like it. It is a great foundation. If you're looking for a powder foundation, it gives great coverage. If you are someone that struggles with a little bit of oily skin, I think the oil control in this foundation is great, and it is like the easiness of a powder foundation. I will say the one thing about the light 210N color, I wouldn't say it's very neutral of a color. It looks like it in the pan, but when you apply it, it does have like a warmer orangier undertone. So I would like to get other shades, but right now it's only available online, so it's a little bit harder to get your hands on. Especially when I ordered it, that was the only shade that was available on Ulta. I am excited for it to hopefully get into stores at some point so that you can get your hands on a wider shade range and pick out a better shade. I'm gonna pick out a better shade for me, definitely, to match my skin a little bit better, but I do like how it wears. So that is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe to my channel. If there's another foundation or beauty product that you want me to review, please leave it down in the comments down below. I would love, love, love your recommendations, and I will see you guys in a video very, very soon. Bye, guys.